Ball out to Lee. Can he do it? Yes! Great Bridge wins the state title. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that's it. The Langley Saxons have done it. Ladies and gentlemen, the final score that you know. The three-peat is secured.
Hines, the windup in the pitch, and there it is! The strikeout and the game. And the Lee Davis Confederates are the queens of the Commonwealth. They are the AAA VHSL State Champions for the first time ever.
And there it is! Girls lacrosse state champion, undefeated.
The VHSL State Championships are powered by the Gameday Broadcast Network, the official online broadcast partner of the Virginia High School League. Follow the road to glory from start to finish right here online at GameDayMagazine.com. We bring the championships to you.
And we welcome you back here to our championship post-game report. 7-4, the final score here this afternoon. The Lake Braddock Bruins defeat the C.D Hylton Bulldogs, and they will play tomorrow for the state championship at 3 p.m. George Khalsa, give me some analysis here. What did we see today from this Lake Braddock team that allowed them to get into the championship round?
Lake Braddock took advantage of every opportunity they had. Early in the game, Andre Scrubb was a little wild. He walked 5 men in the first 2 innings, and in the second inning he walked 3. Lake Braddock was able to put 2 runs across. Scrubb had to labor in this game, throws the ball very hard, but by the 4th and 5th innings, when they scored 1 and 3 runs, that's when they put the game away and they started hitting the ball hard. They had consecutive hits in the 5th inning from Gransback, Lewis, and a double from Sproul. So they took advantage of their opportunities. Neither team was flawless in the field, but I think the difference in this game comes from one statistic. Andre Scrubb walked 5 people. He didn't walk anybody after the 2nd inning. And Michael Church only walked 2.
Church was fabulous today. He really was. Complete game win. You know, early on it looked like Hylton was going to jump up here and put some pressure on Lake Braddock. The big home run from Scrubb. And this is that inning here that kind of started to get away from Scrubb. He walked in a run, tied it at 1 apiece. Driscoll then hits a towering fly ball out to center. And that allowed another run to score. So it was 2-1 Lake Braddock. And the fact of the matter is, George, you know, they kind of exchanged the lead for a couple of innings.
Yes.
And then finally Lake Braddock was able to pull away and put some pressure toward the end of this ball game on Hylton. And Michael Church just would not allow the lead to dissipate. He was too strong today. Some great defensive plays out there in the field for both sides. The double play by Jack Owens, I think, the highlight of the day defensively for Lake Braddock.
You're absolutely right. Key play of the game.
And Scrubb did kind of settle down later in the ball game, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He's a fantastic talent, though. I mean, I think everybody that watches this will say, wow, as a junior, you're going to have to account for Andre Scrubb next year.
Both as a hitter and a pitcher, by the way.
He's impressive. I mean, he laced the ball today. This one was called an error down there on Lewis. That ball was hit hard. He hit one even harder the next time up that might have put a hole in the fence on 3 hops. Church ran into a little bit of trouble in this inning here. And they tied the game at 2 apiece. But, you know, ultimately here, what ended up happening is Lake Braddock was hitting the baseball for all 7 innings when guys were on the bases, right? And they were applying pressure every time Hylton gave them an opportunity to do so. And defensive plays like this one from Jack Owens proved to be the difference. And Lake Braddock moving on to the finals. How about that? They lose the Northern Region title game. They come back with 2 impressive wins over Cosby and Hylton. And the Bruins will play for all the marbles on Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. The Northern Region represented with another team in the championship round. And that's exciting stuff here for both Jody Rutherford and his kids. A very well-deserved honor here, George, as they, I think, have played the best baseball we've seen throughout the year up here in Northern Virginia consistently.
Yes, they have. And, you know, we said that they might have had their only off game of the season in the regional final. They didn't play great. They did tonight.
Defensively, they were sharp. Again, we said that. Garrett Driscoll, Jack Owens. Game ball, boy, you have to give it to Michael Church, I think, with the way he pitched.
Yes, Michael Church won, and number 2, Jack Owens at shortstop, made some fantastic plays, one of which was a double play in which Lake Braddock scored in that inning. So that double play not been made, this might be a different game.
Some great base running as well by the Lake Braddock Bruins. That play at the plate, real safe. Gransback scored. All in all, a great day to be a Bruin. 7-4. They win it over C.D Hylton. We'd like to thank our entire broadcast team here today. Aline Shane, our producer. Matt Kenyon, Daniel Gershon on camera, along with Michael Saltus and Joe Kukler. Check out Albert Jaquez's great photos a little bit later on. And for George Khalsa, my partner, we'll see you tomorrow for the state championship here at 3 p.m. The Lake Braddock Bruins trying to bring home the hardware. We'll see you next time here on the Game Day Broadcast Network.